Welcome to Prevent Your Adventure. Today, this afternoon, it's 6:01 tonight. I'm in Exeter, Rhode Island at Little Country Pizza. So, going a little different here, just a little, not always, not completely. So let me show you what's going on. First off, there's the place from the backside. Can't really see too much. Came in, it's about a 35-minute ride from my house. And I got, it's a calzone. They call them Sam zones. They take any grinder here and they turn them into calzones or Sam zones. And so this is a meatball one. And then I got a pepperoni pizza. And for my neighbor, this is not for me. Maybe we can talk him into sharing with us his feelings on it. This is what they're known for here. It's called an Italian Stallion. And it's an Italian grinder, but it's done as a calzone, and then they throw pepperoni all over it. Looks pretty amazing. I'm not an Italian grinder guy. It just doesn't get me too worked up. So that's not for me. That's for him. So we're going to cover that back up and dig right in. I was going to go with an order of meatballs, but they had this Sam Zone, meatball Sam Zone, so not sure where Sam comes from. Nice crisp to this. What you can see, it's thinly sliced meatballs in here. Comes with a marinara for dipping in or for pouring on. And for those of you that watch me on a regular basis, you'll know I don't usually do a calzone, so I'm not sure what to expect, but it's a nice flaky, crispy crust going on here. Very nicely done. Nice sauce. Whole lot of goodness going on there. Very nice. All right, let's try a piece of this pizza. My neighbor doesn't even know he's getting that thing. He texted me a few weeks ago. He said, if you ever go to that place, get me one of those. So I went there. I got him one. I'll text him on the way home. All right. Nice crust. Nice looking anyhow. Nice little bit of crisp on the bottom. Light and airy. A nice sauce. Talking to the woman inside. I didn't get her name. She was pretty busy. Turns out she's the owner. Her in-laws started this place 37 years ago, and 7 years ago she and her husband took it over. I don't know much about this area. Pass through it sometimes. There's like 4 restaurants right on this road with seemingly not a lot around, but they're always all busy anytime I go by. So there's people that come out and support these places, which is pretty cool. First impression, let's try that again. First impression is a very nice impression. I'm liking what I'm having. Let me finish up, come back, and share my final thoughts with you. Okay, final thoughts from Little Country Pizza, Exeter, Rhode Island. I I finished up that Sam Zone, which is their calzone, which I really enjoyed it. Like I said, a nice flaky crust, but a crisp on the outside of it. Good flavor. Nice marinara to go with it. I really enjoyed that. I liked the pizza quite a bit too. Had a nice crust also. Little bit of crisp on the bottom, a nice airiness to it. I kind of get the impression of, and I'm thinking back to what I read on their website, I think they do a lot of stuff in-house, like it's their own meatballs, it's their own crust, their own dough, and all that they put together. So kudos to them. They really did a nice job. And that Italian stallion, talking to the lady inside, I asked her, what do you sell more of, Italian stallions or pizza? And she said, right now it's probably more Italian stallions. So that's a big thing here. And I just texted my neighbor. He's quite excited that he's getting this, not for a little while until I get home, but he will be having it. He and his son are both dancing on the side. So really, really nice experience. And I didn't get her name. She was pretty busy. The owner, a really nice lady. Enjoyed talking to her. She's the only one I really saw. Everyone else was in the back, and there was one girl that was helping in the front, and she was just bouncing all over the place. So very nice experience. Very nice food experience. Did I like it? Would I come back? Absolutely, I would come back. Would I recommend it? Absolutely, I would recommend it. Just really, really nicely done. So we're going to go 9.1. Just really enjoyed the experience here. Good food, good times. Just really, really nice. They got a little, they serve beer at least. I don't know if they serve any other alcohol, but they serve beer on tap. They had like 6 beers on tap. If that's important to you or not, I don't know. And while I was sitting there at the bar, because I like to wait for my food instead of having my food wait for me, one of the kegs ran out. I think it was Sam Adams on tap. And so she went to get another keg, and she was bringing it, but her husband saw her struggling, so he had some really good-sized guy come drag it out for her. And he brought it out and set it down, and she got it in there. So made me think, the reason I'm sharing that is it made me think of a story from my past. Sorry, just getting over a little bit, the end of a cold. So, as you may or may not know, I owned a grocery store, small grocery store. So you try to sell different stuff. We sold a lot of beer, a lot of suitcases of beer, 24 packs were the thing at the time. I don't know if 30 packs were out yet. And then I got into selling kegs of beer, because if you wanted to buy a keg of beer, I had this massive cooler, could keep it cold till you got it. And so I had this one guy come in and got a half barrel of beer, which is a pretty big barrel. And so I put it on the hand truck and I wheeled it out, and the hand truck struggled a little bit because the thing was heavy and it probably wasn't the best hand truck. Got it out to the back of his pickup truck, and in possibly one of the greatest feats of strength I've ever seen, this guy standing in the bed of his pickup truck with the tailgate up, reached over and down to the ground while in the pickup truck, grabbed this keg of beer, lifted it, and put it in his truck. Anyone who's ever moved one of those half kegs knows how heavy those things are. The guy, I just like, what the heck just happened in front of me here? And I just walked away scratching my head. I had hair at the time, so I was scratching my hair. And I just, watching her with that thing just brought that memory back to me. And don't know who the guy was. It was a red pickup truck. Guy was a good size, very good shape. I'd say 20s or 30s. Just lifted it and impressed me. Impressed the heck out of me physically. So, that's the story. Anyhow, Little Country Pizza in Exeter, Rhode Island. It's right on a corner. It looks like Nooseneck Hill Road. Nooseneck Hill Road, 9.1. Nicely done here tonight. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I'm doing this out in the yard. Dropping off the Italian stallion I showed you to my neighbors, and Eric and Graham have decided they're going to take a bite and talk about it on camera. They're all excited. They're nervous. They don't know. They've never done it before.
That's a delivery.
There you go. There's the Italian stallion. Eric and Graham. Eric's the father. Graham's the son. Can you show us kind of the inside of it? There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So it's an Italian grinder, but they do it in pizza dough, cook it up, and then throw some pepperoni on top.
Cheese on top.
I like the crust.
That's very good.
That was really good.
You want a piece too?
And now Bryn has decided she wants in too. No, Mom?
Nope. She's gluten free.
She can still be on camera if she wants.
That is good.
Pepperoni, I like how it rolls up and sort of collects the grease on top. It's really good.
Yeah, there's different words. I use cupping, but different people
Cupping.
use different words for it. I like that. So what do you think of the flavor? What would you say? Would you get it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
The vegetables taste really good.
And remember, this is an hour old. It drove all the way back from Rhode Island. If they got it fresh, it would have probably had a whole even.
Yeah,
Right.
this is.
Was it what you hoped it would be?
It lives
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Lives up to what I thought.
Bryn gives us a thumbs up. And the dog and Mom are not out here. All
It
right.
has a kick to it.
What's your rating?
So 0 to 10 with decimals.
You have nothing to compare it against because we've never.
You're right.
we've
So
never had
here's
anything
how
like
I
this
score.
before.
All right. Here's how I score. 6.5 to 7.9 means they did okay. 8 to 8.9 means you would go back because you really liked it.
Okay.
9 to 10 means you liked it so much that you would tell other people to go give it a try. And anything in between for numbers, all right? Could be decimals.
Say 8.5. It's
Okay.
really good.
All right.
I don't know. See, I really like an Italian grinder,
Okay.
and this dough it's almost like a sourdough for a crust. I feel it could be the cheese melted on top, but
Does that help it or hurt it?
I really like sourdough too.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if it is sourdough or not. Has the chopped lettuce on there. It's kind of a little soggy, but I like my grinder soggy. So,
And like we say, it's an hour old. I
Yeah,
had to drive
yeah.
back from Rhode Island.
but I think I would give it probably go 9.5 just because
Ooh.
I've never had anything like this before. So there could be something better, but
This is highly thought of.
I don't think
highly
there's
thought
something
of.
better.
Yep.
Banana peppers and everything on there.
Bryn, you want to give it a score?
Sure. So I don't normally like banana peppers or tomatoes, but I liked it on the Italian sub, so I'll give it like an 8.5.
All right, nice. Good job. All right, there you go. The neighbors down the road where the sign that says, "Oh, hello." And there you go.